Hello, Andy here, Training the Right Way, and we're going to do another little update on the cover editor. I've been meaning to do it because I found some of it quite good, the AI aspect of cover design, and also there's a few issues that I have had with background removal. I'm sure somebody must, when they design this stuff and they write the software, surely they test it. Surely they do. Somebody must test this stuff. And I don't know who they are, but they clearly do not make thumbnails or use programs, applications. They don't do it because clearly if somebody had tested this, they would say that it's A, doesn't work, B, it's too difficult, too complicated, and I'll show you why. So anyway, I'm going to have a little moan about the cover editor because whilst I was initially very happy because it's a total rewrite and it actually works quite well, there are some things in it that are really annoying. So this is Capcut, and I'm not sure what's going on with this because this just does not work properly. The removal of the background, so the yellow, obviously I have tried this 4 times so far, but you come onto the picture that I've loaded, you remove background, then auto remove, because the other ones are not really, they don't work properly either. So auto remove, it doesn't actually do anything until you have generated. Now it's going to remove the whole lot because the whole lot is actually selected. There's no way to not select the foreground. I just want the yellow. I don't want the picture to be removed, but it just will not do it. And obviously when I do, I've used 4 times now. I got 5 free goes. Then I presume it will start using my credits. But if I generate that, it will remove everything. Here we go. Oh, it's done it this time. That's a miracle. It didn't do it last time. So this time it's done it, which is like, well, because just because I'm recording this video. However, what it's done is removed the circle as well. And I didn't really want the circle removed. As you can see, the actual flag thing, I wanted the flag in the background. It's not actually done it properly how I wanted it done. And if I try and now is remove the yellow, I just want the yellow to be gone. See what it does now. It will probably charge me for this because it's going to be 1 credit. It won't do anything. Now you've selected that, it won't do anything until you generate, even though it says it's generated it. There you go. That's my point. It's removed everything. And now even if I say no, it will not return my credit. There you go. So it has charged me a credit for removing the background when it didn't actually remove the background. And that is a little bit annoying. Capcut in the cover editor. The cover editor is vastly improved, I have to say. I was going to make a video about this anyway, because of this AI thing here. This is really good, really cool. It does allow you to, for example, I wanted to get a photo of upright standing seats. Of course, I put in there, I want some upright seats, upright seating, and it came up with this normal picture. Of course, I just said, well, they're not standing seats. and it came up with this one, which is the one on the screen at the moment. So it came up with the correct picture, and obviously that was all done through AI. I didn't really have to go and search for it. Now what it does, it puts it into a separate page. So I haven't worked out why it does that, but you can't do much with this. You can't drag it. It doesn't really drag. What it does, it gives you this over here, which says let go of the file. Well, you haven't actually done anything, so let me try and drag it over there. See what happens. Over to there. No, it doesn't let you do it. Drag it into the... No, you can't drag. The idea that you can save it, there's no sort of save option here. You could save this as a normal file. You can obviously then go on here onto the menu, and there is an option here for export, but I have yet to, when you click on it, I am yet to see where it goes, because there's no file that I have found with this picture. The other options here, copy as a PNG. Well, where are you going to put it? I don't know. Is it a... Can you paste it? How do you paste that? It doesn't say. There's no option to paste. The other option on the photo is putting the pages before and after, presuming that this is because you want to save it with the file. This file here, this page here, is your cover. You need to leave that one where it is, otherwise it doesn't save correctly with your cover that you can upload your thumbnail. But basically, there's something going on with this. I have done this before, which is very, very annoying. I have removed the backgrounds on things, but clearly this time round it won't work. Editing the elements, you get 5 goes on everything, and then you start being charged. I don't know what this one does. It generated something, but obviously, I see it's generated 2 separate parts to that picture. So do that one there. Oh, I see. So you can separate that out, and then this one here. Let's try removing the background on that, because if it does it this time, then there is an issue with that, because it's separated it out. So it gives you a marker. I don't know if that's something that I can use, but I've tried that before. It's going to cost me 1 credit. We'll see if it does it. Yeah, so it's going to remove the whole lot. Yeah, it's removed the whole lot. So basically, it will not remove the background as I wanted, the yellow, but it has separated this into 2 parts, which is clearly something I didn't really want. I've got a UK flag, which I can drag over. Let's put that in, see if it will drop into the actual, it won't drop into the actual photo. No, it's not gonna let me do that. So I need to put it in. To here. Normally what you can do is you can drop it in and it will replace what you have, but it's obviously clearly not doing that. So yeah, it is a little bit annoying. Oh, this one was a transparent, so it's obviously when you load in a transparent already, it doesn't do it, and again it's not going to do it, I don't think. Generated, but it won't actually generate until you click the button. I'm not going to bother, but you can see that there are some issues with this. It does not quite work that well, especially as this is really annoying. The fact is that I want this to have a transparent background. Somebody must have tested this, surely. It's using my credits. I've used 2 credits for that. Mind you, I'm never using the 1200, so it's probably a good thing. Yeah, so I mean, that was a separated item. I can't get this to remove, even if you use one of the other options, like a brush or even the quick select. That one there. So yeah, let's try that. See if that does it. No, it does the opposite. So I want to keep the middle bit, but I don't want the outer bit. And again, it's using my credits. But let's do that again. Let's do that. And this time we'll do this. We'll click on that. So we'll keep the flag. Right, we'll keep the flag. It's got rid of the yellow. That's good. Right, so let's put that there and then bring this up. I suppose I could have. Now I've got to try and fit that in there somehow. I expect if I do that and that, and now I can make them smaller. It's not exactly how I envisaged doing it, but at least it's now what I wanted. Right, let's move that to there. So yeah, you can see that there are some issues with this which make it very difficult and annoying, and these are basic requirements that you should have within the software. Anyway, I've gone on a little bit too long. I hope you found it useful, and of course I hope that Capcut will not ignore me and actually do these things, because so far I've not been very impressed. I've given them loads of stuff that should be done, like improvements, and they just don't bother. In fact, they just say, oh well, we're investigating your complaints, blah blah blah. Yeah, and then you find out that they haven't done anything to improve it. Right, that's it. Have a very good day. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.